Yesterday, Piyush Goyal delivered a message to Indian startups.
What are India's startups doing today? We are focused on food delivery apps, turning unemployed youth into cheap labor so the rich can get their meals without moving out of their house. And against that, what does a Chinese startup do? Work on developing electric mobility, battery technologies, and with that, they're today dominating the electric mobility ecosystem. We are very proud of what India has done. But are we the best in the world as yet? Not yet. Should we aspire to be? Or are we going to be happy being delivery boys and girls? Look at the second one. I've been going through a lot of our startup success stories, and when I go all over the country, we often have startup presenting to us what work they're doing. Fancy ice cream and cookies. In fact, I know at least 3 or 4 billionaires whose children make on one brand or the other very fancy ice creams and cookies and run a very successful business, and I have no complaint against that. But is that the destiny of India? क्या भारत का भविष्य उससे संतुष्ट है? Healthy ice cream, zero gluten free, whatever, I don't know. Vegan, ये सब शब्द लगा के अच्छी पैकेजिंग करके हम स्टार्टअप बोलते हैं अपने आप को. ये स्टार्टअप नहीं है, ये एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप है, ये बिजनेस है. दूसरी तरफ सेमीकंडक्टर्स में ग्रोथ हो रही है. आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस खुद की अपने देश की बन रही है लोगों की. दे आर इन्वेस्टिंग हेविली टू बिकम सेल्फ रिलायंट, building chips, AI models, which will prepare the nation for the future. भारत ने क्या करना है? आइसक्रीम बनानी है या चिप्स बनाने हैं?
Goyal, who is India's Union Commerce Minister, made this statement at an event called Startup Mahakumbh in New Delhi. Frankly, I have a lot of questions, starting with the name itself, but I'll hold back and stick to the message that Mr. Goyal made, which was essentially derived from a viral meme that was forwarded on LinkedIn and WhatsApp a few weeks back. And that question was, why are Indian startups like this? Just look at China. This is Praveen Gopal Krishnan, and this edition of the Nutgraf is titled India is the Mark. Piyush Goyal had a message for India startups, but what about the message to India itself? As Piyush Goyal's remarks went viral, India's startup leaders, executives, and thought leaders took a break from making Studio Ghibli style AI images and decided to hop on to the next trend, which is posting their thoughts on Goyal's comments on LinkedIn and Twitter. I could read out some of them, but they're all painfully tedious and quite predictable. Most of them are variants of don't blame startups. Look at how many jobs we. What you're listening to is the free version of the Nutgraf podcast. To listen to the complete version, I recommend getting a subscription to the Ken. It's not that expensive. For around 5,000 rupees a year, you will get access not just to this podcast and the other podcast that we do called 2x2. You will also get access to our wonderful long form stories written and reported by the team of reporters at the Ken. You'll also get access to our newsletters and many other things. If you don't want that though, and you want to just subscribe to the Nutgraf, you can do that on Apple Podcasts. It's available at just rupees 199 a month, and it just ensures that every Saturday you'll hear me reading out the week's edition of the Nutgraf. Thank you, and I hope you subscribe.